Hello, and welcome to Simple Guide, the series where I, PepperHomie, provide a guide, and I keep it simple. Let's get into it. So, in this guide, we will be covering how to fix your right trigger on an Xbox Series X or S controller that is sticking when you press it down. First, let me start off by saying I am not normally equipped to actually record IRL, so I apologize for any quality issues in my video, but I can assure you I have found the issue that is causing the Xbox controller to stick on the right trigger. And I also want to make it clear that this video is not supposed to be a guide on how to open your controller. I'm assuming you already know how to do that, but we will cover it briefly. So before we get started, it's important to know that there's actually a certain screwdriver that you need to use to open up this controller. I believe the screwdriver is called a T9, but I've provided a link to the whole T-series screwdriver kit if you're interested in the description of the video. There may be other ways to open up your controller without this, but that would not be covered in this video, so you can go look around and come back once you've got that figured out. So, starting out, the first thing you want to do is remove your battery cover from the back of your controller. Remove the batteries, and you will see a sticker that's underneath the batteries. Underneath this sticker, in the center, is your first screw that you need to locate. So, remove the sticker, unscrew the screw that's located underneath the sticker. Once you've done that, you need to use a flathead screwdriver or any thin tool and start prying at the sides of the controller. On the side of your controller, you'll see a separate little panel that's kind of follows the side of your triggers, and you just want to start at the top with your flathead or very thin tool and kind of work your way down, prying at it. I found success by just working one side a little bit and then going back to the other side, and eventually it will start to come off. You need to do this to both sides of the controller, and from there you will be able to locate the remaining screws. There are 4 screws in total that we need to locate now. On each side of the controller, in the area where the panel used to be, there will be 1 screw on the top and 1 screw on the bottom. Once you remove these screws, your controller will now be able to be separated. So now what we're going to want to do is find the back case of the controller. This case actually has little rubber pads that were placed there to make the trigger noise very soft. You can compare the left little spot to the right spot and notice probably a difference. On my controller, the rubber pad on the right actually slipped down, and the left it was still up top. So what I did was I just removed the little rubber pad on the right side. I then cleaned that area with a cotton swab with water, and then I just scrubbed it a bit. You really want to make sure that you're just getting all the sticky stuff off there. Then once you got that done, what you're going to want to do is clean the part of your trigger that would have been touching that spot and just feel around for any sticky area around that trigger, and you want to clean that with the cotton swab. Now you could put another padding where the little rubber stopper used to be for the trigger. That is up to you. I know some people might consider using tape, so that's up to you. I personally just left nothing on there, but that does result in your right trigger being a little loud when you press it down, but that is fine with me. So at this point, you are done fixing your controller, and now you just need to reassemble that. You could fix the left trigger as well at this point, but that's up to you. I feel like maybe in the future that rubber on the left side may fall off as well. But if I was able to help you, please consider leaving a like and subscribing.